It's a pretty cool look. I like this without turning the lights on. Got the half. Anyways. Which kind of brings me kind of to this point. I was sitting here thinking to myself about all the new movies coming out, and I just got done actually watching a dude on YouTube whose unfortunately name escapes. This is exactly why I'm starting to write things down now when I do these things, because it's just easier than doing it off the guerrilla style. Because I forget a lot of things when I'm on here without a sheet of paper, because I'm an idiot when it comes to that kind of stuff. And like I said, I get nervous and shy and stupid. It's just how I am. Anyways, he was doing a video, and he does the group that do like scary little 2-minute shows. They're really good. They really are. I really enjoy them. As a matter of fact, he's done a few that have scared me, and I'm an avid horror movie fan, so it takes a lot to scare me, and it actually did. One of them was, oh wow, what's it called? Creep, that's what it's called. And it's just about this girl talking on the phone in her car, and it's dark, and just, of course the oncoming motorists are going by, and you see of course the car back seat as the light hits it, and it's only like maybe 2 to 5 minutes long, and she's talking, you're right in the conversation, and the light keeps going on. You know something's gonna happen because it's a scary. The guy does scary stuff, and you know you're expecting it. So then it shows the face. Back seat, really creepy looking face, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know. And I didn't think anything of it. She hangs up the phone. She like, she says, "What's gonna happen? A maniac gonna kill me or whatever?" And to her friend as a joke, she's like, in case I don't come, a maniac has killed me or something stupid. Anyways, and you're like, yeah, little do you know. But what happens is, all she does is she just like goes, ah, like that, and she screams. And it scares the crap out of you. But that's it. Then it cuts to the credits. And I'm just like, wow. I said, that is creepy. Because you're putting it in your head as to what happened. You're not being shown it. And this goes to what two great logics I've ever heard in my life come from this. There's for those of you familiar with wrestling, there used to be a company called WCW. It's been in business now for a little while. There's a wrestler who now wrestles for another organization called TNA. His name's Sting. The greatest. Dr. Phil's going to be really good today. Apparently. Anyways. This guy named Sting. And he came out and, I'm not sure if you guys heard that. So. She won't shut up about it. Apparently Dr. Phil's talking to pedophiles. I don't know. Whatever. I don't watch Dr. Phil, nor do I care. Anyways, Sting came out and he said, and one of the coolest things I've ever heard in my life, he said, less is more. He was talking about his character. He said he didn't talk a lot. And that's what made it a cool effect. He said less is more, and I agree. Greatest thing I've ever heard. The other cool thing I heard, which is kind of coincidental when I think about it, was from The Crow. It was just funny because Sting wore crow makeup when he was talking about this less is more thing. But The Crow, in the movie The Crow, he says about the little things. He says, yeah, it's the little things that matter. And that really hit me because I'm just like, yeah. I was like, you know what, he's right. And he meant about life, but I'm talking about, he meant about being married, the little things that people do. But in movies, that's such a crucial thing. If you take, for example, Friday the 13th movies, they're coming out with the new one, and in it, Jason's this guy that the reason why he's killing these people in what they said a Rambo style way, like he's ambushing them and all this, and he's killing them to strike vengeance on how they treated him when he was younger, because he's part Mongoloid and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, I said, this is exactly what happened with Michael Myers. And the new one, Rob Zombie gave him this emotion. And I'm like, the Michael Myers in Halloween, the original, was cool because he was a kid when he did it. And he had no real logic to doing it. And that's what made it creepy. You didn't know why he was doing it. He was just doing it. He was just killing people. Friday the 13th, what made it kind of scary was he was a guy, he was doing it because he drowned. But there was no big backstory to it. Less is more. If you show me a scene of somebody just walking down the street and this maniac comes up to him with a knife and you see the maniac and he's full of gear, he's got the mask on, the gloves, and you know his name is Trent Wilson, and the reason why he's doing it is because he was abused as a child and molested, and he comes up, he decapitates this guy, and the guy dies, and you see it all, and you're like, oh, wow, decapitated. But then you're like, didn't scare you. One of the coolest things I've ever seen was an Alien, Part 1. Never shows the alien that much. And there was a part where one of the dudes dies, and the chick is just standing there, and the alien takes its claw thing and runs up her leg, and she's like freaked right out, and the alien's not doing anything but doing that, just gently like running up her leg, and then it cuts out to show, I forget, maybe a cat, or the cat was there, it shows something, and then you just hear this gut-wrenching scream, and I just remember that part there scared the hell out of me, because you didn't see it, and it was just so eerie, you're just like, ooh, because you knew it was something bad. That's what horror movies need nowadays, and that's what that guy did on his video. He made it really scary, and I was just like, wow, that's the kind of movie that I want to see. Anyways, I'm going to cut this short. I'm just filling in time until something uploads. Yes, I tell you guys that. I think that movies need that nowadays. Just less is more, and the little things count. Anyways, that's my opinion. Talk to you later.